Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and subscribers all over the world. This is Okute Daily Talk channel bringing to you world news, African news, Nigerian news, and Biafran news all at large. You still remember, I still remember your one and only, the guy that is always on the microphone telling you undiluted truth about things of life, about Nigerian politics, about Biafrans, about what is happening around Africa and the globe at large. So please tighten your seatbelt. This is a quick one for this early morning because I cannot stay without Toko because only Toko can make me to be happy on daily basis. Please tighten your seatbelt for we are about to move to the business of the day. Grab your popcorn, grab whatever you can lay your hand on because we are moving on a high altitude. Please, don't touch the dial. I am here for you. King Charles escaped being hit with eggs. As he hit where today, mother can get you where to Nyeregi. The problem we are facing in Nigeria have escalated down to the Buckingham Palace, where King Charles is being maltreated by the crowd because of their ill treatment to the citizens of UK. They have held this country on a captive the same way they hold Nigeria captives for a very long time. They are the one ruling and controlling the economy of UK. And I pray that there will be no peace in the parliament of UK as long as they refuse to let Biafran go. As long as they refuse to do the needful in the country that they colonized, other than they keep on stealing and sucking our crude oil till today, using our own resources to develop their country while our country is keep dying on daily basis. Another one on my hand here, drug dealing. I am not surprised. Tinubu is a crook, drug lord. Sowore is saying that. I never meant it that way. Autumn apologizes after Fulani comment on article. Pressure has been too much on you. I understand. I am willing to step aside. Kwankwaso gives condition to withdraw from presidential race. Kwankwaso, are you sure you are into this race to contest, or you are just here to make name and look for a ministerial position? Anyway, whichever way it is, let's move straight into the business of the. Let's start with King Charles. What happens and why they want to hit him with eggs. But I believe the prayers of Biafrans are really working on this. They will never have peace. That is how it is. King Charles III and his wife, Queen Consort Camilla, narrowly avoided being hit with eggs thrown at them during a visit to northern England on Wednesday. British media footage showed the 73-year-old monarch and Camilla, 75, appeared to be targeted with 3 eggs, which landed near them during a walkabout in York before they were ushered away by minders. A man was heard shouting, "This country was built on the blood of slaves and not my king," before he was detained by several police officers as the incident occurred, the footage showed. God have mercy. Ona go hear am. Britain's King Charles III is shown a scaled replica of the statue of his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, that he went on to unveil during his visit to York Minster in York, Northern England on the 9th of November 2022 as part of a day tour of Yorkshire. The protester also booed the royal couple before he appeared to lob the eggs at them, according to reporters at the scene. Other people in the crowd that had gathered at the historic Micklegate bar location for the visit started chanting, "God save the king and shame on you," at the protester. Wahala don dey finish you. This is what they keep saying. Not until they let the children of Israel go. A statue of the late Queen Elizabeth II, unveiled by British King Charles III as part of his 2-day tour of Yorkshire, is pictured at York Minster in York, Northern England on November 9th, 2022. The statue of Queen Elizabeth II is one of a number of projects emerging from the York Minster Neighborhood Plan and funded by the York Minster Fund, YMF, and was designed and carved by York Minster stonesman Richard Bosons. Charles and Camilla continued with a traditional ceremony to officially welcome the sovereign to the city of York by the Lord Mayor as police detained the suspected perpetrator, They were in the historic city to attend the unveiling of a statue of Charles' mother, Queen Elizabeth II, the first to be installed since her death on September 8. That is all about UK news on Charles and why the protester decided to cast 3 eggs. I don't know what it means, but please, anyone who knows the meaning of casting the 3 eggs on the king and his strange queen, please drop it on the comment section as we move on to another news. This news is all about the Kaba, the Jagaban of Yoruba land, of Lagos land, who have been on the news for quite some time now about his past drug dealings in the US. So let's see what Sowore have to say here. Thank God that it's your own brother that is attacking you. It's the same Yoruba, so make on a finish and there. The presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, Omoyole Sowore, has said he was not surprised that the flag bearer of the All Progressive Congress, APC, is a drug lord and a money launderer. It was reported that the U.S. court documents surfaced online on Tuesday that showed that the former governor of Lagos State was convicted of trafficking heroin and how he forfeited millions of dollars to the U.S. government to avoid being jailed. The court document docked on July 26, 1993, and certified by the Thomas O. Button, the clerk of the court, indicted Tinubu for heroin trafficking in the state of Illinois through a proxy organization owned by Adeboyega Munoz Akande, and subsequently forfeited the proceeds of the crime to the U.S. government. The funds, which were held by First Heritage Bank and Citibank in trust for Tinubu, were also reportedly forfeited to the U.S. government for being proceeds of drug-related offenses. Taken to his Twitter account to react to the development on Tuesday night, Sowore said that Tinubu's alleged drug dealing was no surprise because he has always been a crook and a drug kingpin. The media entrepreneur also alleged that the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, is also a thief, according to Sowore. He wrote, "You just don't need any certified court documents to tell you Bola Tinubu is a drug lord and money launderer. Some of those sharing these documents today knew Bola Ahmed Tinubu has always been a crook and druggie, but hypocrisy won't let them accept it then. The same way some won't accept Atiku is a thief." So they added that the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi may also have some questions to answer. That is why they are boycotting you from debates, because they have nothing to offer other than a corner. You keep going here and there, causing troubles. Now carry on here and there. Okay, now go and ask Peter Obi Biko what the question he need to answer. Peter Obi isn't any different from Atiku and Bola Tinubu. They are all alumni of the same crime family. He added. So that is how you see it. That is how we hear it today about the Omoyole Sowore's writing and be speaking about the 3-horseman race. Why you cannot get provoked? Whereby they keep on boycotting you from debates. So what do you expect? I never meant it that way. Autumn apologizes after Fulani comment on article. My dear, I know the pressure is too much on you. You can also come out to the public to apologize. The governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom, has made a public apology after his viral statement that he won't support a Fulani man to become the president of Nigeria. Speaking on Wednesday in Bauchi State, Ortom said his statement might have been taken out of context. It would recall that Ortom, on Sunday, while playing host to the People's Democratic Party (PDP) G5 governors in Benue State, said he would not be supporting the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar. On his notes, Ortom said he would not support Atiku, who is not concerned about the continuous killings of Benue people. The Benue State governor, while lamenting the killing of people in his local government last week, said, "To hell with Atiku and anyone supporting him." He noted that anyone supporting the presidential ambition of Atiku in 2023 is an enemy of Benue State. According to him, however, fielding questions from journalists in Bauchi on Wednesday during a visit to Governor Bala Mohammed, Ortom apologized to Nigerians for his comment. He added that he understands that people could easily misinterpret his statement, but he had no intention of causing any ethnic war or heating up the polity. "I want to apologize to Nigerians who might have felt offended by my recent statement where I was quoted that I will not support a Fulani man becoming Nigeria's president. I never meant it that way. I want to say that was not what I meant when I was captured, but all the same, I know that it would amount to logical fallacy if people have taken it that way. I did not, but I want to say to those who are offended by my remarks, I'm very, very sorry. I didn't mean it that way." That is what Ortom is telling us at this point in time. I don't know who forced you for this public apology, but whichever way the truth needs to be told, the statement you make is very, very right to me. I don't know about others, because Atiku is a Fulani, and he went and he profiled your name and the Benue people at the Arewa Consultative Forum meeting, where he went ahead to make also ethnic comments about how the northern youth needs him from northerner. They don't need Hausa or Yoruba. That is the ethnic sentiment which can cause an ethnic war or whatever it is. But I must be honest with you, Governor Ortom, you are not doing well. If you cannot say something and stand where you say it, that means there's no need of saying it. There's no need of having that G5 governor, because all of them are at your back when you say all this. So I don't know why. I cannot see the reason why you will come out to the public to say that you are very, very sorry because of your comment on Atiku or the Fulanis. We already know that the Fulanis are the problem of Benue State. They want to take over Benue State the way they have taken over other states like Kano, Kaduna, Borno, and the rest of them, and you refused. Thereby, they keep on maiming and killing innocent people. I hope this thing have nothing to do with politics, because they have already dealt with Benue people. On daily basis, people die on their numbers. Innocent people at that matter. Innocent, poor Nigerians. Their offense and their crime is that they are Nigerians. That is why they keep dying. Maybe if they deny this country, they will leave. I hope the condition we are facing now will not pass more than this. Otherwise, this country will just sink. The country will be no more. So my great people, let's move straight to another news, because we have a lot to discuss this morning. I'm willing to step aside. Kwankwaso gives condition to withdraw from presidential race. So let's see what the Rabiu Kwankwaso have to tell us on why and how he intends to achieve all that. The candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, Rabiu Kwankwaso, has given a condition that can make him drop out of the 2023 presidential race. According to the former Kano State governor, if the party gets a better candidate, he is ready to withdraw from the race. Kwankwaso said he is not desperate to become the next president of Nigeria, but however, believes he is the best candidate for the job. Okute New reports that he made the submission in Enugu on Tuesday while commissioning some campaign offices for his party. He also blamed the All Progressive Congress APC as well as the People's Democratic Party PDP for the unpalatable situation in Nigeria, saying 2023 is an open opportunity for Nigerians to change the narrative by voting for him. Well, you might be right and you might be wrong, but what we want them to do at this coming election is to make sure that they vote the right candidates who have the competence, who have what it takes to deliver Nigeria from where we found ourselves at the moment, because Nigeria is on daily basis going down to the dust. The economy of Nigeria, imagine Naira now going 1-to-1 with dollars, which this thing have been prophesied earlier on, that before December, Naira and dollar will be 1-to-1, $1 to 1,000 naira. What a world! How the mighty has fallen. Even what do they call it? Even Somalia, have they gotten? I mean, had their economy gotten so down that even their money? Oh my goodness! How do we get to this point? That is what I'm still asking myself, and without no answers still at this very moment. Anyway, whichever it is, we must surely survive, because Chukwu Okeabiama is always there to protect his people. I am willing to step aside if the NNPP gets a better candidate, but for now, I am the best. There is, and that is why I am working tirelessly to ensure that we win the elections and give Nigerians a better representation, Kwankwaso said. APC worse than PDP. Kwankwaso stated that the APC has plunged Nigeria into bigger problems since taking over power in 2015, but now Nigerians have a better alternative in the NNPP. He assured that Nigeria has a renewed hope with him in power. The APC has even proven to be worse than PDP. All is not well in the northeast, where the government claims it has defeated insurgency. The people cannot move about freely, even in the southeast. Nowhere is safe again, he said. That is the problem we have in the whole wide world, in the whole of Nigeria. No one is safe, not a man, even our chickens. Our livestock are not safe, and that is the problem we keep having every day by day. I don't know why, and I don't know how all this thing will end, but my prayer is that it didn't get more than this, because once it's happened more than this, Nigeria is bound to become another Afghanistan. Government attack Atiku's convoy, disrupt PDP rally in Borno. Are they government or the opposition? Let's see what happens. The convoy of People's Democratic Party PDP presidential candidate Atiku Waziri Abubakar was reportedly attacked in Maiduguri, Borno state capital, on Wednesday. Reports, according to Daily Trust, said there were gunshots today in Maiduguri, which sent a group of PDP supporters running in different directions to escape from the sporadic shootings. Okute News also reported earlier that the presidential campaign trial of the opposition party arrived in Borno, an All Progressive Congress APC controlled stage, today to promote the candidacy of Atiku ahead of the 2023 general elections. Updated reports, however, claim that the hoodlums vandalized vehicles in the convoy of Atiku at Ramat Square in Maiduguri, the state capital. The spokesman of Atiku Campaign Council, Senator Dino Malaye, according to Daily Trust, has blamed the attack on the ruling party in Borno. Malaye lamented that more than 70 people were hospitalized. I know you must. Everything about you is a lie. Everything about Dino Malaye is a lie. He can never open up and tell you this is exactly what happened. He think everything is politics. They wanted to prevent us from holding the campaign. As we speak, 74 people were injured and hospitalized. APC thugs vandalized several vehicles, Malaye reportedly said. Also, hundreds of suspected political thugs were spotted at strategic locations along Maiduguri-Kano Road. And that is how it is at the campaign ground in Borno for PDP. And the rally was disrupted I don't know who is behind it. I don't know who did it. But one thing is sure, that the INEC have to look into all this brouhaha that is happening. I don't know why they will keep on attacking those who went to do a rally. Once they are not from that party, they will disrupt and attack them. But if it is APC that went for that rally, I'm sure everywhere have to be calm. But I am not concluding yet. Nobody have already known who the attackers are, whether they are for the party, are they from oppositions, or are they one of those hoodlums who is bent on kidnapping people for ransom. No one knows. So let us not conclude yet. Dino Malaye, watch your tongue. Not everything you will just push into conclusion that it was APC who attacked you. Tinubu, Atiku's camp react at US releases certified true copies of drug dealings. Paul Ibe, an heir to the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has reacted to the alleged involvement of the presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, in a drug trafficking and money laundering in the United States. It was reported that the U.S. court documents surfaced online on Tuesday that showed that the former governor of Lagos State was convicted for trafficking heroin and how he forfeited millions of dollars to the U.S. government to avoid being jailed. The court document, docked on the 26th of July 1993 and certified by Thomas O. Bolton, the clerk of the court, indicted Buhari for heroin trafficking in the state of Illinois through a proxy organization owned by Adeboyaga Moyes Akande, and subsequently forfeited the proceeds of the crime to the U.S. government. The funds which were held by the First Heritage Bank and Citibank in trust for Tinubu were also reportedly forfeited to the U.S. government for being proceeds of drug-related offenses. Reacting to the development, Ibe, in a series of tweets via his Twitter handle on Tuesday evening, said he was not surprised by the story. The media heir to the PDP candidate also shared the court documents to back up his claim on his page. It is no longer news that on October 14, 1993, Bola Ahmed Tinubu forfeited $460,000 to the United States government for his involvement in narcotics trafficking and financial transactions on violation of the U.S. laws. This 59-page attested court judgment confirms this. The twist read in part. This is what they got to say about the Tinubu. But still yet, they will still allow him to go and contest. That is Nigeria for you. They can never, ever put law and stand on that law simply because he is one of the ruling morons that is leading Nigeria. He's one of those who is controlling the affairs of the country. So who are you to voice out when even the judiciary system, they have brought this case on their table on so many occasions and they quash it under the table because they have somebody at the top who is speaking for them. So Nigeria, all these things you are saying, all this evidence you brought online have nothing to do with the elections. They can only tell you that was his past life, or somebody is trying to tarnish a political image. I don't know which image that Tinubu had that somebody want to tarnish. Look at him, I look like anti-fested this in firewood, or that he looking like a human being without blood, and he will come out now and say somebody want to damage his reputation. Which reputation have you built that you counter the Lagos State Treasury into your own? Almost all the whole companies collecting revenue in Lagos belongs to Tinubu and his family, and that is exactly what he want to do when he enter as the president of Nigeria. If only they will allow him, or if they did. That means him and Shetima will finish Nigeria. On the area of security, Shetima will make sure that there is no single security in Nigeria again. That insecurity will be topped everywhere. Then the area of finance and the rest of them, then Tinubu will handle it the way he handled Lagos affairs. But that's exactly what he want to do. The vice presidential candidate of APC have already said it, that Tinubu will handle the finance, while him, somebody who made you assistant, they are choosing you I have already come out to boldly to say that you will handle this insecurity. Where is that one? Where is that one happening? That means now, when I don't, that's it. When I want to make more money, that is exactly what it means. I just pray that Nigerians, that they will wake up, vote, and they defend the votes of whoever they cast the vote on. If not, Nigeria will become a desert. Even Somalia will be better than Nigeria in the near future. But I hope and pray that such a thing never occur in our midst. Until I come your way again, I still remain your one and only Okwute Daily Talk. I hope you know my name. The station where we speak to you undiluted truths about things of life, about what is happening in the country, about what is happening in Biafra land, and what is happening in the world at large. Please, do not touch the dial. I will come back again for another brief and a very blockbuster in the news to console my listeners. Have a nice day. I'm signing out. Comment, like, and share my content to your family and friends. Bye for now.